Okay, you can see I'm going crazy, and I look a little different, but now it's me. Okay, so we just did part one. I'll try and make this one faster. Part one here was Conditionals part one. It's on my YouTube channel, the one with Dr. Johnson, and here's the link for it. But of course, I'm gonna put it on. I'll put it in announcements for you and in your module. Now we're going to do part two, conditionals part two. Whoops. And I'll put it on YouTube also. Now, some people might think, these videos are too long. No, not really, because there's a lot to talk about. We used to meet for we used to meet 2 times a week for about 2.5 hours for each lesson. So now the video's a lot shorter than that. So hopefully it helps you. Again, the videos are optional, but hopefully they help you, and you should watch them before you take the quiz. Okay, so we talked about how do you know if a conditional is real or unreal, and that is completely based on your opinion or belief. Do you do you think it's real? Do you think it's if you believe it's possible or you believe it's already a true situation, then you choose real. If you believe that it is impossible or very low chance, then you choose unreal. And you must choose the correct verb tenses to show that. Because for real present, I choose simple present and simple present. But for unreal conditional, I don't believe it's true. I don't believe it's possible. I think it's a low chance. I choose simple past, and I choose modal would plus base verb quit. Okay? So you have to choose the right verb tense or people won't understand your meaning, right? So again, the chart, you have to memorize which verb tenses. For real, memorize which verb tenses for real, and memorize that would be for what goes in the if clause, and then what goes in the results clause. Okay, and the same for unreal. You have to memorize what goes in the if clause or what goes in the result clause. It all depends on the tense. Present or future go together. Past. For real, present is separate from future, and then also past. Okay, now something else to talk about. Let's go back up to unreal. So when you use unreal with the be verb, everything is going to be only were. Okay, so you see for the unreal here, for unreal, we have simple past in the if clause if it's present or future. Okay, so I'm talking right now about unreal, present, and future. Simple past. If that simple past would be verbs like ate, that's simple past. Slept, that's simple past. But for be verb, it's usually was or were. But no, it's not. Now it's only were. For unreal conditional, everyone uses this. We do not use was. Now you will hear, I'll put it red. You will hear native speakers use was sometimes, but they're wrong. They're showing bad grammar. Okay, so let's go up here and make a sentence. Let's say, if I were, not was, sounds like, oh, of course I was, right? That's the way we say it, but not for conditional. Unreal conditional. If I were a bird, oh, is that can that happen? Is that possible? Is it true? No way. In fact, it's not very low chance. No, it is called impossible. If I were a bird, I would fly, could fly, might fly. I'll say could fly. Okay? So, if I were a bird, if he were a bird, he could fly. If she were a bird, she could fly. If blah blah blah, you were a verb, if you were a bird, you could fly. If we were birds, we could fly. If they were birds, they could fly. You can see every time is were. Were. Let's change this back to he. Because usually we say if he was. No, I'm sorry. We usually say he was, right? But not with if. If he were a bird, he could fly. Okay, so that's one tricky thing about Unreal is we only use were for beaver. Let's make a different one. If the weather were sunny today, means it's not sunny. And that's actually true. While I'm filming, it's a rainy day. I love rainy days, but it's not sunny. If the weather were sunny today, comma, we might take a walk. A long walk. Okay? But it's not sunny, so we won't. We won't take a long walk. Okay, so here we go. Usually we say weather was, but the weather, if the weather were sunny today, we might take a long walk. Okay, so what tense is that? This is unreal. Of course, this is unreal. I'm still talking about unreal. Which tense is that? Present, future, past? Well, you should know when you memorize the chart that that's going to, oops, the chart got cut off, that is going to be talking about present or future. Okay, here we got unreal, present or future. We got simple past here in the if clause, and it happens to be were this time. If the weather were sunny today, and then in the result clause, we have modal might. Whoops, I'm in the wrong column. No, wrong row. Modal might plus base take. Okay? So that's something special you have to remember about the be verb. Only for unreal, not for real. Not for real. Real, we still do everything normal. Okay, I'll make another example for past, but past I don't worry about were because we don't have simple past. Let's do, this one is, I'll mark it, this one is unreal, present, or future. If I were a bird, I could fly. I should underline things here. If he were a bird, he could fly. That's unreal, present, or future. And if the weather were sunny today, we might take a long walk. That's also unreal, present, or future. Okay, so now let's do some past, and then pretty soon I'll be done. All right, let's do an unreal past or two. Okay, unreal past. Thinking right here. Past perfect in the if clause, and results clause is would, might, or could plus have plus past participle. Just memorize. Don't ask why or something like that. It's just memorize what verb tense is correct. So I'm going to do unreal past, and I'll say, excuse me. Okay, let's do unreal past, which will be right here. I'm going to do the if clause as past perfect. So, if we had not slept too late yesterday. The truth is we slept too late. Okay? If we had not slept, there's past perfect, right? Look, past perfect for my if clause. Past perfect for my if clause. If we had not slept too late yesterday, let's use could. Hey, where'd the past participle go? That's weird. Okay, right there. We could have gone, I'll say, to the party. If we had not slept too late yesterday, we could have gone to the party. We didn't go to the party. Okay? Results clause, we could have gone to the party. So, here's my if clause. If we had not slept too late yesterday. This is called impossible because I can't change yesterday. It already happened. We slept too late. Sorry. Okay, so if we had not slept too late yesterday, results clause. We could have gone to the party. Could have gone to the party, and unfortunately, we didn't go to the party because we slept too late. Okay, so again, could is down here. Could have gone. Okay, I hope it's becoming clear. But lastly, please remember all my examples here, I put the if clause first. Just to keep it consistent. I put the if clause every time first. But I hope you understand. Let me write here. Unreal past. Okay, I hope you understand that we can also put the results clause first. So every sentence here I could change. I could say, most people wear warm clothes if it is cold outside, no comma, for real present. Or I could say, he can pass his Charlie can pass his final exam if he studies a lot. That's real future. Or I could say, you probably were in lots of traffic, results clause, if you drove on the 210 freeway this morning. No comma. And that is real past. Okay? Here the were is normal because you were. For real, we don't worry about it. Even if we changed, let's change this. If he drove here on the 210 freeway this morning, he probably, what should I do? Was. Right? He was, because it's real. Because it's real. The only time we say real for everyone is for unreal. So let's go through these. I'll put results clause first. If I would quit my job if I won the lottery, unreal. I would have quit my job if I had won the lottery last week, unreal. And if I were a bird, or if he were a bird, on results clause, we could have gone to the party. Well, I'm going to get cut off. So that was a 30-minute lesson. I don't feel sorry for you because you got to learn these things. And take the quiz and let me know if you have any questions. Many of you should start coming to the live office hours on chat. That's very helpful that you can chat with me. Otherwise, email me, but don't wait till Saturday. It's too late. All right, hope everything's good. Bye.